Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Smiling Yeti, and I'm back from vacation. That vacation that lasted a week, Saturday to Saturday. Today is the 22nd, and I am pooped. Just got off a plane ride. Um, at home now, settling in. You might hear some clanking downstairs. There's probably people settling back in, putting all their clothes away. But anyway, let's get on. I just want to talk about my vacation. Quick note about the gameplay. Um, this was a gameplay where the guy dropped a Moab before, so I said, "Hey, look here, I'm gonna get a Moab." I drop a Moab this game, and sure enough, I did. So this is just a quick little free for all. I think I go 30 and 3. You're gonna see this uploaded on my channel later as well, and that's mainly because I'm gonna send it to Wings of Redemption to use as a gameplay mainly. But anyway, let's get on to the topic at hand. So basically, this weekend I just relaxed, or not this weekend, this week I just basically relaxed. I hung out in a small little town called Siren, Wisconsin. Now, Siren, Wisconsin is just on the border of Minnesota, like maybe I'm gonna say 15, 20, 25 miles out from the border of Minnesota. So it's basically like Minnesota, but it's technically in Wisconsin. It's just right on the border, and it's in a small town of Siren, Wisconsin. It has 806 people that live there, and the cabins that we stay at, it sits on Clam Lake. It's a little lake. No, little in Minnesota standards, um, huge in Colorado standards. It's a big freaking lake. Um, and anyway, I'm sorry if I sound really dull right now. I'm freaking sick from airplane stuff and really tired, and I just can't wait to get this commentary over with. So, um, basically, if you can picture this, there's these three cabins. There's one of them. All right. So it sits on a lake, and out the lake there's a little I'm gonna call it a channel, kind of like a river without rapids, and it goes down to a dam, and that feeds into the Clam River, which feeds into the St. Croix, and then from there I don't know where the St. Croix goes, but anyway, and these cabins, they sit on the merge between the river or the channel and the lake. So really, it's amazing fishing in between the merge between the two of them. And he has a dock out there with a speedboat and a pontoon and a fishing boat, which are all really cool. I mean, we go on pontoon rides every night through the river and go see all the fall colors and stuff, which is really neat. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And then get out the speedboat during the day. And while yes, it was very chilly in the 50s and 60s with some wind, so yeah, it was very cold, but it was totally worth it. I mean, it was an amazing trip. I enjoyed it very much. I mean, so basically, day one, we arrived in Minneapolis and we stayed at a relative's house, my grandpa's brother's place, and we stayed there. And then Sunday, we go out to brunch at my grandpa's sister's, and then from there, we go straight to the cabins in Siren, which is 2 hours away. And then for that first day, we just hung out, did our thing, fished a little bit, enjoyed that last nice day, the day where it was like 80 degrees, perfect weather, and amazing. And then from there, a cold front came in, and it was just freezing. And these cabins have been around for 72 years now. 72 years. And nothing has changed from when they were built 72 years ago. Like, seriously. The only thing that's changed is the paint job. All the mattresses are from 72 years ago. Couches, chairs. Like, if you walk outside, there's a fire pit. And around that fire pit are chairs that you're like, should I sit in those? I'm afraid they might break. And I don't know how they don't break, but they don't break. So I guess that's a positive. But let's continue on. Basic. So I scratched what I just said there. So then we fish a lot. I come from a big fishing family, a big fly fishing family. But up here, flies don't really work. So we use some, worms and stuff, throw them out there. And so we go down to the dam and, throw out a worm, catch some perch, some walleye, stuff like that, and fry them up with some shore lunch. If you've never heard of shore lunch, Google it. It's awesome. It's just a fry batter. Basically, you put it around your fish and then you fry it. You put it around your fish fillets, should I say, and then you fry up your fish, and it's really good. Um, and so basically, we just did that for 5 days, Monday through Friday, and then I guess kind of a cool story. Or let's start with a sad story. My phone. Uh, you probably saw it compared to the capture card. There was a reason why I had it flipped over backwards. The front of it looks like Spider-Man slung a web all over it, is how bad it is. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. I'll just flip it over and compare it with the capture card. If you remember that, if you go back to my video, comparing about the new Elgato HD PVR review, which will be in the links in the description if you want to see it. Anyway, we'll continue on. I got kind of sidetracked. So my phone died. I dropped it, and it doesn't charge anymore. So I came home with a pleasant surprise of a new shiny phone. Not the iPhone 5, sad face. I wish it was the iPhone 5. That would be pretty awesome. If it were the iPhone 5, I'd be in like heaven right now. Like, oh, that's awesome. But it's not the iPhone 5. And what? And so I just got the same phone I had, just different model. I had insurance on it. So I'm like, hey, $100, just throw it in the hole. YouTube money. Even though I don't make any YouTube money. Yeah. And then another cool story is my dad, he has this fishing pack with all of his fly fishing gear. Like literally, he has flies or thousands and thousands of hours of just fly tying over the last 10 years in there, and he left it down at the dam overnight. And luckily, an hour and a half before we left, someone called the sheriff's department saying, you know, we found an orange backpack and all this and all that, and they contacted my dad, and they're like, hey, you know, you reported a orange backpack missing. I was like, yes. So luckily we got it back. He was a really cool dude. I mean, he said, and this is kind of a neat, he's like, yeah, I was down at the dam fishing, and, you know, I was, you know, fishing, and some shady characters ran up, so I figured, oh, I should probably grab that backpack, make sure they don't grab it, return it to the owners, you know. And, you know, they say it like that, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, they have pretty cool accents up there, you know. See, I just did that. Oopsies. But anyway, continuing on, that was completely, so that was basically my vacation. It was really relaxing. It was good, you know, get a week off of school, just sit back, relax, enjoy everything there. Moab just dropped 30-3 is the final thing there, but if you want, you know, it was a great vacation. I really enjoyed it. I mean, my grandma, she did amazing on the vacation. It was really cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter, and yeah, subscribe, like, favorite. I don't care what you do. Just do something. See ya.